Hola, mi gente. Welcome back to Uptown Palante. I'm your host, Mino. We will be here each week at 2 p.m. or 2:15, depending on technology. But before we get started, be sure to like People's Theater Project here on Facebook and click the bell icon to get notifications for when we go live, like we did today at 2:12. On today's show, we are taking a look at efforts to combat food insecurity uptown. From large international organizations providing local relief initiatives to the community-based groups that have been here from the start and will continue to do the work after the pandemic lifts. First, we'll check in with Led Black, editor-in-chief of the Uptown Collective and our very own Spread Love correspondent, who is speaking with Natalia Saavedra, an Uptown representative of World Central Kitchen. This international nonprofit, founded by immigrant activist powerhouse Chef Jose Andres, is distributing over 95,000 nutritious meals to those who need support, including several pickup locations right here in our hood. Later on, I will be speaking with the one and only Ms. Yvonne Stennett, Executive Director of the Community League of the Heights, a 68-year-old community development organization that has a long history of addressing the Uptown food desert. We'll hear how they are stepping up their efforts to feed Washington Heights in this unprecedented time. But first, it's time for the Minologue. When we think about the needs of our community during this time, food security is absolutely at the top of the list. And there are so many stories of mutual aid, neighbors helping neighbors, that give me hope. Our friend, Domingo Estevez, is one of them. Domingo, whom many know in the community for his commitment to Uptown service and his activism, co-founded UpliftNYC, a grassroots group that usually uses basketball as the entry point for leadership and empowerment with youth, yet since COVID, have taken the charge of meeting the needs of families in our community by creating a whole new program that brings culturally relevant food to local families in need. Thanks to donations from our community, Uplift has hand-delivered more than 350 care packages containing 2 weeks' worth of food, reaching almost 3,000 people uptown and in the Bronx in the past month. Gracias, Domingo, por tu entrega. And at our own organization, People's Theater Project, a few weeks ago, I was filled with hope when PTP's youth advocate extraordinaire, Estra Santana, found out that both parents of one of our students had the virus and were unable to leave the house. So she personally went grocery shopping and dropped food off at their door. The last Friday evening, the night before our Spring Sancocho Theater Festival at PTP, featuring 45 of our youngest actors, ages 5 to 10, in 45 different households, would premiere their show online, our program manager for our PTP Academy, Ambar Colón Fargas, reached out and suggested we find a creative way to pass the hat, to support our families in need that she has been working for over the last few weeks. And so, the next day, as our young actors shared the show they created about the pandemic and beautifully sang A Whole New World, we officially launched the PTP Family Relief Fund, and Ambar made the first donation. La verdad es que hay esperanza para el futuro en cada momento. We plan to raise $10,000 from May to June, and 100% of the funds raised will go directly to our families. Thank you to our everyday heroes who are using their personal power to make a difference.